4B. Writing a book review. It is important that you watch the previous video. In that video, we read 5 different blurbs from 5 different novels. A book review, or a blurb, is a short description of a book with an opinion. Discuss. How do you choose books to read for yourself or to give as gifts? Well, it depends on one's interests, the things somebody likes. If it's a book for myself, then I would choose something related to sports, something that has a connection with sports. If it's a book for my mother, then I would choose something religious related to the Islamic religion. Now, do you ever read book reviews? Again, book review is a short description of a book with the reviewer's opinion. The reviewer, the one who wrote the review, will tell you if the book is nice to read or not nice to read. In newspapers or magazines, why or why not? I honestly, to give a true answer, I don't. Because I'm not really into reading books. I don't like reading books a lot, but I know that's wrong and I should change that. And maybe I should start reading these reviews. Maybe they will help me find a book that suits my taste, a book that I'm interested in, a book that I like. Now read the review of the novel 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. Is this a book you would be interested in reading? Why or why not? Jules Verne's. He is a French writer, not English. Timeless novel that is loved by different generations. People from previous generations loved it, new generations as well. 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea was first published, printed and distributed in 1870, that is almost 150 years ago. It is a great adventure tale, imaginary story, which concentrates on man's fight against the forces of nature like the wind, the weather, the sea, the animals, and his desire, his will, his wish to overcome, to succeed in dealing with them. The story takes place, it happens in 1866, when a mysterious sea creature appears. Sea creature, sea animal, like fish or octopus, appears, shows up, mysterious. Nobody knows much about this creature, causing problems in Europe and America. The well-known, the famous scientist Dr. Pierre Aronnax, well, this name is French, not English, so I don't know if I'm pronouncing it correctly. Maybe it's Pierre or Pierre. I think it's Pierre Aronnax or something like that. Along with his servant, his assistant, the one who helps him, Conseil, this is French, Conseil. And the adventurous is someone who loves adventure. Nidlon, again, this is not land, this is not English, it's French. Nidlon, I think it's pronounced this way. Start on an expedition, a long journey that is dangerous, to find the monster, the large animal. Their quest, their search, is successful. They find the animal, but the creature attacks the ship, tries to destroy the ship, and the 3 men fall overboard from over the ship and into the water. After hours of swimming, they are able to climb, move up onto a hard surface, onto an object that is not soft, which only turns out to be The creature itself, the hard surface, was the sea creature. A little later, it turns out they realize that the monster, the sea creature, is actually a great submarine. A very big, a very large submarine, run by the one operating the submarine is the mysterious Captain Nemo. Interesting. 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea is a classic of science fiction. Science fiction stories about developments in science. And Verne is considered, people think of him as one of the founders of science fiction. Founder, the one who started something. This was 150 years ago. Verne is one of the first people who started writing science fiction novels. The author, Verne, the writer, manages to include science and technology in an adventure story. However, as much as the author believed in technological progress, advancement in technology, he realized that it also had its dangers for mankind, for humans, for people. This is obvious, this is clear in the novel, which is written as a warning, as a heads up, for people to be careful of how man can use it wrongly. Nemo, the captain of the submarine, for example, has impressive, admirable knowledge. He knows a lot and has great achievements. He has done a lot in his life, accomplished a lot. Nevertheless, despite the fact that he achieved a lot, because of his thirst for revenge. Revenge is when you want to punish someone for what he has done to you, because you think it's right and it's fair. Thirst, he wants to do that very much. He seems to be nothing but a dangerous man. Verne's fantastic tale of ocean exploration. When you explore the ocean, you try to learn more about it and find out more about it. Takes the reader from the beautiful corals of the Red Sea, corals, to famous shipwrecks, destroyed ships, shipwrecks. At the same time, discussing matters, things, issues, such as courage, bravery, friendship, and moral goodness, principles and right behaviors. There is no question why this novel became so popular, so loved, that it has never gone out of print. They never stopped printing it since the year it was published. Would you be interested in this novel? To give you an honest answer, a true answer, no. I don't find the plot, the story of the book, very appealing, very interesting. I mean, a big submarine attacking people and people think that it's a sea creature. I don't find it interesting, but maybe you do. You can go ahead and read the novel. Read the review again and answer the questions. In which paragraph does the writer? We have 1, 2, 3, 4 paragraphs. In which one does he tell us where the story takes place, where it happens? It happens here. Paragraph 2. Give an overall impression of the novel, his general opinion of the novel. Opinions are always in the last paragraph. Tell us who the author of the novel is. Jules Verne, that's the first 2 words. Paragraph 1. Refer to a certain character's flaws. Characters are people in the story, like Captain Nemo. Flaws, their imperfections, their mistakes. And he mentions that here. He is a dangerous man. In paragraph 3. Refer to important themes, styles in the book. Shipwrecks, corals of the Red Sea, ocean exploration. These are the themes of the book. comment, gives his opinion on what makes the novel so popular. This always happens in paragraph 4, the last paragraph. Now, can you find words or phrases which mean not affected by the passing of time? In paragraph 1, the word is timeless. Not affected. It doesn't change by the passing of time. It's always great for all generations and for new generations. Search for something. That is a quest. Over a ship's side and into the water. That's overboard. The human race. People, mankind. A desire, a wish, a will for something. A thirst for something. Thirst. His thirst for revenge. His desire. We have desire here. The remains, what is left from a destroyed ship. Shipwrecks. Read the table below with phrases and expressions you can use when you write your own book review, and then complete the book review on Joe's investigations with words from this box. Now, we will not read this to save time. You can read them in your own time. We will use adventures, descriptions, characters, detective story. A detective is someone who works on solving crimes. Informative. It gives you a lot of information. Appeals to all ages. Old people and young people love reading it. Hero is the main character in a book or a story, a novel. Joe's investigations. When you investigate, you try to find out who committed the crime. Is the best-selling book written by the author Steve Adams. The book was first published in 2008, and it still remains hugely popular with readers around the world. It tells of the adventures of Joe McAllister, a top-notch, a high-class, Class A detective living in Ohio. Joe is the hero of the novel who goes about solving all kinds of problems. When you solve a problem, you find a solution. You end the problem. With the help of his excited secretary, and loyal friend, supportive friend, Billy Ray, he helps bring justice, what is fair, to those that do wrong to others. They do wrong, they do bad things to other people, criminals. Joe's investigations is not a conventional, not normal, not ordinary detective story. It is a light-hearted glimpse into life in Ohio. Light-hearted, it's not serious. Glimpse, quick look. The book is well written and informative as well. It is full of vivid, lively descriptions of both the characters in the book and the people in Ohio. This is a book that appeals to all ages and is so enjoyable that you will find it hard to put down. Now it is your turn to write a book review, but first read the outline. In the introduction, you need to give general information like the title, the author. In the main part, you have 2 or maybe 3 paragraphs. You write a brief summary of the plot. Plot is the story of the book. Brief, you don't write all the details. And you comment on significant aspects, what is very special about this book. In the conclusion, you write your opinion and you make recommendation. You say if you think that it's a good idea for people to read the book or not. When you are writing a book review, Mention the main events in the book in one paragraph, give a general idea of the plot, and don't include too many details. Don't write all the specifics about it. Do not give away the ending of the story or you will spoil it. If you give the ending, why would people read the book? They will not want to read it. Include comments on other aspects of the book in another paragraph. Justify your opinion. Give reasons why you think this way by referring to specific aspects of the book. Pay attention to tenses, past tense, present simple, past simple, and use the present simple to describe the plot. If you notice, it tells, not it told, it tells, present simple, always, present simple everywhere. Now we are on page 58 in the workbook. What is the title of our book? It's Robinson Crusoe. The writer, Daniel Defoe. When was it published? In 1719. What kind of a book is it? Adventure book. What is it about? A shipwreck survivor, Robinson Crusoe, who discovered an island. When and where does the story take place? In 1659, near the Orinoco River. I will just show you the answers and you can read them in your own time to make this video a little shorter. Now let's read the review together, written by معتصم نديم. The book was first published on the 25th of April 1719. It is an adventure novel written by Daniel Defoe that was soon distributed all around the world. The book is set in 1659 on an island somewhere near the Orinoco River. Orinoco is a river that runs across South America. The author describes the adventures of Robinson Crusoe, a sailor who survived a shipwreck and discovered an island no other man from his country discovered before. Soon after his arrival, Robinson Crusoe meets one of the natives whom he named Friday. Robinson Crusoe is not like any other adventure story. It takes the reader into a world full of dangers with only primitive tools used for survival. Primitive, not advanced. These tools. It is full of vivid descriptions of both the main characters and the way the natives live on that island. Robinson Crusoe is a book that everyone must read. It's full of exciting adventures. I recommend it for people of all ages. Thank you for watching this video. If you like it, please share it with friends. I will catch you in the next video, inshallah. Goodbye.